Hi, I'm Dr. William Lyden of Michiana Wellness and Longevity Clinic in Mishawaka. I'm board certified in both nutrition and internal disorders and have been in practice for 28 years. We'd like to help you resolve your health problems naturally without drugs or surgery by correcting the 4 different causes of stress that lead to disease. The 4 components or stressors that affect your overall health. The first one is structure, which is pinched nerves in your spine or other joints, and that's important because it affects the nervous system, and nerves control everything in the body. The second area is nutritional health. These are nutrients that should be in your body that may not be, that you need. And then the third one is toxins, which are chemicals that may be in your body that you don't want to have in your body. And then the fourth area is the emotions or emotional stress. And emotions are important because they affect your physiology or function in the body, so they control many other functions. You can have nerves that affect pain, but also you can have nerves being affected that go to your internal organs, like your heart or stomach or kidneys. And in those, you don't feel pain because there's not sensory nerves in those areas. So you can have a problem that's developing into a disease and you don't know it because you don't feel pain until you're in late stage disease. So it's important to look at these things early on before it becomes that. So by finding these things early, we can do what's called preventive medicine, where we can start to make changes in your diet, your lifestyle, other things that work with your genetics so that we can enhance your genetics and improve your overall health and your longevity. Well, nutrients are the building blocks that make all your tissues. Not only that, as the nutrients come into your body, they stimulate receptors in the cells that go down and talk to your DNA and tell your DNA how to respond to its environment. And it could respond in a good way or a bad way. So having the proper nutrients help you respond correctly versus incorrectly from maybe fast foods or some, not eating proper diet or not getting enough nutrients in your diet. One of the problems is we don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, which you've heard over and over again. And the more you learn about it, fruits and vegetables are your vitamins and minerals, and those are the things that talk to your DNA. And so they're much more important than too much carbohydrate. And protein is also important, but too much protein or improper types of protein can be a problem as well. However, you can do many things and learn how to eat properly. And we talk about the 9 different food groups that you should eat from each day. And most people don't even know what those are or don't even look at those areas, and they can be critical to your health. Well, toxicity is sort of like the great unknown in healthcare. Most people don't even realize there's a problem. For example, studies have shown that we eat our body weight in pesticides every year. There's that much pesticides in our foods. Also, plastics is a huge area of problem as well in terms of food containers. And the soft plastic, like the water bottles where you can squeeze them, they leak hormone disruptors into your water, which then you drink, that mess up your hormones. Or the hard plastic, like polycarbonates, are ones that have something called bisphenol A or other bisphenols, which are carcinogens. And so your choice when you're using plastics for food is, do you want hormone disruptors or carcinogens? And so we have to use a different approach, such as glass or stainless steel. One of the things that's coming out in research now is that plastics seem to be related to some of the cancers that we're seeing in society growing fast, such as breast cancer and prostate cancer. And because many of the plastics act like estrogen in the body, we're being estrogen toxic, which leads to these cancers and stimulates these cancers. So as the use of plastics in food has gone up, at the same rate, the breast cancer and prostate cancer have gone up parallel to that. So that indicates there's problems there. And there's also methods of detoxification, from nutritional detoxification, homeopathy, and other things that can help stimulate your body to release and get rid of these toxins that you've built up over the years. Well, emotions are one of those things. It's that body-mind connection that almost everybody understands, like the whole idea of like stress and ulcers and things like that. So our emotions do affect our function of our organs especially, but other tissues as well. And we use a technique called neuroemotional technique, which uses some acupuncture principles and psychological principles like repetition compulsion and some muscle testing. And we're able to come in and find an emotion that's keeping something blocked in your body, such as I've had a patient who had like a shoulder problem. It just wasn't improving. We adjusted, it wouldn't get better. We went in and we found the emotion that's related to that. And then all of a sudden now it's working. And the emotions were the primary cause of the shoulder pain. Or I've had people who say couldn't follow the diet, or they couldn't do their exercise. So we go in and we find some emotion and help to release that in just a couple minutes in a physiological way, which then allows them to like come back and go, oh, I'm exercising all the time now, or I'm eating properly, which I couldn't do before. So it can affect how we approach things, and even though we want to do something, there may be something in the subconscious called the limbic system that's blocking them from being able to do what they want consciously. We need to feel all the different emotions, and sometimes in society we think there's certain ones like grief and sadness or anger that are like not okay to feel those things. It's important to be able to feel all the emotions, the whole spectrum of emotions. What you don't want to do is get stuck in one emotion, such as like you're angry all the time or you're sad or depressed all the time. So being able to move through those things, that's a natural process for ourselves. Being able to address these 4 areas allows you to heal more completely. And sometimes if you're only doing one area, like maybe you're just working on structure, but there's an emotional component, there's a nutritional component, until you address those other components, you're never going to get completely better. And so by being able to look at the 4 areas and put them together, it seems that we're able to get better results than many other clinics because we're looking at the whole package and not one part of the package. Just like if you're a carpenter, you only have one tool, you only have a hammer, it's pretty hard to cut that wood. So it's one of those things that you have to look at all the tools and work them together in an integrated healthcare approach, and that creates the best health possible. Many of these natural approaches can help correct even medical conditions such as diabetes, high cholesterol, just chronic pain, indigestion, diarrhea, constipation. The list goes on and on. So almost any symptom you have can be helped with this approach. And even when it's become a disease situation, many times we can correct it before it progresses further. Part of my job, I feel, is to educate patients into what the truth is about health and how you get better, which most people don't understand. And as people start to implement these different aspects, they feel better and better. I've had many patients come and say, boy, this is the best I've ever felt, or this is the best I've felt in 10 years. And so it shows me that by following this approach, you're able to get much better health than just looking at one piece of the puzzle. I believe I can help you. I've helped many people who've not been helped other ways. So if you would call for a free consultation, you can see whether we can help you or not, and for no charge. Everything can get better. What is so amazing is our bodies are self-healing, self-correcting. As long as we give it what it needs and eliminate the things that shouldn't be there, the body can heal itself. And so we're working with you and with your body rather than thinking we can control it from the outside. We're helping your body heal yourself, because your body is really the only healer there is. Doctors don't heal you, your body heals you.